Gamers think it's just a hobby, but we've created a platform called the Afrigamer plug.
Here we talk about everything game. Updates, downloads, all the debates, casual gamers, professional gamers, those who know when to rage quit, those who know when to quit without raging.
With me here, I have a pro gamer, a casual gamer, and I, your corporate gamer, Edith Nashipai.
Stay tuned at all platforms.
Remember, don't be just a gamer, be an Afrigamer.
Hi, Pookies. I hope you guys are well. Yes, don't worry. Today, your Pookie amenipea inaitwaje? Ruhusa ya kuwaita Pookies. But yes, he'll be with us next time. But yes, we are back again with another banger. And for the first time since we started, we are on episode 7. That is very nice. So yeah, we have our a very esteemed, nice, sweet, pretty guest today. She is a streamer, she is a CEO, she is a founder, she is a gamer in all of it. We shall introduce her formally, but yeah, let's catch up with my fellow Pokemate here.
Pokemate as well. Okay. So hi guys, and welcome back to the podcast. We're happy to have you here, and we're also happy to have our great guest. She is the founder of QUER, the Kenya University Esports Ranking. That's a mouthful, but yes. I would want to introduce her. I'd want her to introduce herself so that now she can put the bang into her name.
Yeah.
So if you may.
So, I'm not sure where to start. I do a lot of things and it's something I get a lot. But since tuko kwa space ya gaming, we're just going to talk about anything I do in gaming. So I am an esports athlete, but I haven't been that active. Things happen here in Kenya. You know. If you know, you know. So another thing, and the game I play is Dota. By the way, if you play that game, I want to recruit you. I'm recruiting people. Nimechoka kukaa kwa lobby peke yangu na kucheza na toxic people from Europe. Anyway, so in Kenya, I started a company called Tunza Esports. I'm the CEO of the company. I have other directors behind me. So I'm not alone. And Tunza has this product, which is the Kenya University Esports Rankings. And it is mainly just to do tournaments within universities. Like, it's just straightforward. It's Kenyan, it's university, it's esports, and you're ranking those guys. So we have consistent tournaments per semester, and next semester, which is September, we are going to be at season 3.
That's nice. So I guess she forgot to tell you guys her name, but yes, she is Kenya kimataifa anajulikana kama Shali Adema, but popularly known in the esports industry as Dark Willow. We will not ask why Dark Willow. We are very happy to have you here. And yeah, we're just going to interact with you, get to know you better, get to know what you do, and probably influence people out there who are watching us, yeah? So getting like to kick off, how did you start your gaming journey? And have you always been a gamer since young age?
I have always been a gamer.
Yay.
And
sio kama sisi wenye tulitorokota. But yes, sorry.
I actually even want to do a podcast, just a personal podcast for the journey of my gaming with my brothers. I have a lot of brothers, like niko na wasaba. So
A whole roster.
after
If you want to go for her, my friends, think about it.
7 brothers.
7.
yeah, so yeah, 7. And vile nimesema 7, you now understand why I gamed a lot.
Yeah.
I only have one sister, but yeah, kukua gamer sana. She plays games, but si kama mimi.
Casual.
Okay.
So one of my brothers is a nerd. Like ukimwangalia, like tukikaa pamoja ni kama tunafanana tu. Ni vile tu mimi ni dem. So So my brother is a nerd and he's this computer geek and he's also a serious gamer. Like still competitive, but he invests in gaming. Now this came from hata akiwa young. So I remember he came sometime back with a PS2. Mali alitoa sijui because my mom didn't buy that PS.
Side
So ili come home and then like I was excited, like lilishika pad, and that's how I said, wow, I like this thing. Like it's so fun. Na tulikuwa tunacheza PES. Was it PES?
Okay.
yeah.
Classic. Okay.
That's a classic.
So that's your
yeah.
first memory of gaming.
Yeah, that was my first memory of gaming. And then moving forward, my brother started to work in a cyber cafe and he make friends huko. So I used to go for free. Nacheza Vice City, GTS, Midtown Madness, and so much. Like we just played a lot. Then I went to boarding school. So nilikuwa nakaa huko Western kama like a whole year. Then narudi, niko na ki-accent. And you wouldn't want to see me those days because I even had my hair shaved. You know, there's this story I always say to people, like, it's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. I remember I came, ilikuwa class 5. Nimetoka to from my streak ya 1 year ya kukaa Western. Tukaenda Safaricom customer care. Then tumefika, the guard says vijana huko.
But I understand. I understand. So, guys, you see all this preachiness. I also was a shaver. Now imagine sasa yangu ile napaka form 4.
Guy.
Trust me. Do you remember this lady who was acting as, if you've watched Machachari? Have you watched Machachari?
Yeah.
So, Mama Yakina Almasi, the lady.
The brown one.
Yeah. She came to our school. And do you know he came to our class? She came to our class. Do you know what she said? Good evening, gentlemen. All of us are classified because we are shaving, but why, man? But it's okay. We are past it. We are past
Continue.
it. But it's a trauma. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, it is. Well, it is. Anyway, then after that, so we came back, and after primary, that's it. My brother convinced my mom to buy a computer. Akasema, this one I want to do my computer project. Lakini ilikuwa tumejaa Watch Dogs, Eurotrack.
Yeah.
Niliendesha gari like until likaitwa shule. Yani vile lilipata offer letter, this is your high school now, you have to go. Like nilikuwa nacheza Eurotrack. Nilikuwa so addicted. That's what I was playing. Then nikaenda high school, karudi, vitu zimechomeka, hiyo computer ilichomeka.
yeah.
So now, but at that time walikuwa wameinvest, they had a game shop. So playing a lot of Fortnite, although sikuwaipenda Fortnite, it was just kubuild hizo
you couldn't
vitu,
do it same.
ilikuwa so much. So yeah, hapo kwa hiyo PS shop nacheza FIFA, nini, whatever we used to play. And then miraculously 2022 kitu ikatokea. So, and that was first it was Commonwealth. Then one of my
Games.
brother's friends alikuwa like, we went to a tournament, kulikuwa na madem, nini. That was when I think Chantel won the first one. And then he said, lakini kuna ingine, come, I know you're going to make an impact, nini, come play. So nikakam. So because alisema madem, nilikubali, but these guys whoop my ass at home. So why am I coming to a competition to play with them?
So like a whooping
And I'm
again.
sure kuna watu hata better than them. So nika attend, and that was my first tournament. I got position 3.
Oh, nice.
And that was my first time getting money from games.
It's a real thing.
That's a real thing. That's like that's a
Like,
really
wow.
that's a milestone. That's
Yeah.
a very nice one.
So
yeah.
I got like 5,000. Then I was like, ooh, just because I was position 3. Wow. The next one I'm coming. But at the end of the year, there's this daughter came. So there was this poster. The same guys who
Organized
organized that posted a daughter thing. So I was like, I DM'd, I was like, ama hii ni tona tu ingine yenye naenda kupata 5k ama more money. So and then kufika wako like no winners when they play against Namibia they're going to go to Turkey. So I was like, then the guy was like, you need other 4 girls. So I was like, wow. This game hata si solo. I need other people. So I was going to my contact list. I'm looking for people I know who play games. So I went. I managed to find like two ladies who play video games who I knew. One played PUBG a lot. So I was like, so nachezanga PUBG. Like, you can try this game. Kuna hii kitu. You just come.
Would you mind? Maybe if we know them, you can mention them. It's okay.
So that was Barbara Maush. So she plays a lot of PUBG, I think till date. So I told her, I know you play. Barbara, we were with her in primary, so we weren't that close. So like I just used to see in statuses. So tumetoka hapo, hiyo time nilikuwa na time ya kuona ma status. So, and then another one was Elina. We had just met in KU.
Yeah.
So she was playing FIFA a lot. We met in Tusker. I think Tusker Nexters. She was playing there. So I made a friend. And then I told her, you play FIFA. Come.
Let's
join
try
us.
out this game. Yeah.
So I also have a group of friends of ladies who I went and said, guys, if you can try out gaming. So that's how Yvonne popped up, Nkatha. So she said, me, I want to try it. I have everything. I can try gaming and all. So that's how I managed to get the 4 people. The other 2 people were brought, like Maria and Bambina. So the organizers brought them in.
Okay, yeah.
So that's how the team was formed. And then fortunately we had somebody who knows Dota actually.
Professional.
So he was Saj. Saj knew how to play the game. He used to play since he was U12 or 16.
Yeah.
So he was there coaching us, telling us, and it was like, you need a laptop for this, you need this. So now we all have laptops, yes, but they are not
For
gaming
gaming,
laptops.
yes.
Yeah.
They are just study laptops. But fortunately, Dota can handle, like Dota is good on those laptops. The only problem is graphics card. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't realize how the graphics card was terrible
Until
we went to play in a global stage.
You're like, wow.
So uko like,
What was I
kumbe
playing
huyu mtu huyu character ana moving hivi.
Oh yeah. So it's like a shock.
Kumbe hizi ilo zinakaa hivi vizuri. Kumbe like there was so much. Kumbe keyboard. Imagine switching from a laptop to a keyboard.
Yeah,
You
and a
wouldn't
mouse.
know, but it is top tier. Of course, we had mouses, but the mechanical keyboard, it's a game changer.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, that was my journey. That's how I landed in Turkey for the first time, playing Dota, a game I didn't know, with my other friends.
Who
But
didn't know?
I just
Yeah.
got to learn 3 months and I was there, but we were beaten very bad. It was a learning point.
That's nice. That's a good background story that we would never people never knew about it.
Yeah, and I wouldn't think about it.
Actually, yeah.
So I'd like to pose the next question, which is, what were the early reactions of people seeing you gaming? So a lady gaming, like gaming seriously.
There are people, okay, I'll start with my mom. So my mom knew I like playing games, but it never sat in her that people can travel because of this gaming.
Same.
So I came to her and told her, Mom, we have got this thing, we're going to Turkey. Then the first thing she said, hizo vitu za kina Ludo. So
She thought it was a board game.
so like no, Ludo is a person called Ludovic.
Oh,
So
Ludovic.
okay.
is my brother's friend. So he's the one who participates in these tournaments. So he's the one who was pushing me to go to this tournament. So the last time he went for Tusker, I think he got the top spots but never reached in the finals. He didn't get a good
I
number.
remember, yeah.
So, but that was known, like he's going to compete for 1 million for Tusker next. So my mom was like, hizo vitu za kina Ludo, mnaenda Turkey ukweli? Yeah. Like, ni sawa. Yani akanyamaza tu. So she was just observing. Like I could tell, like, bado ako in disbelief, bado anadhani hii ni uongo,
Yeah.
bado anadhani tu, ako like, uzuri hatuku mention Arab countries. No offense to Arab countries, lakini
Every parent would fidget knowing that you're going there.
yeah. So I remember when I traveled, sasa tumeenda. Nikifika, I told her, Mom, tumefika. So she was like, it has come to pass. Like, ako relieved.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. And the same thing happened even to Maush. Her mom was used to work in Ministry of Sports. So she was going and asking those people, is this thing real?
Or is it a
They are
scam?
saying it's sports. The mom is not hearing. The mom is asking, are we paying anything? The mom is like, no. The Maush is like, no. She's even more worried that nothing is being paid. Because, hey,
How comes?
ako like, watu wanaenda kuuza
And
mtoto
I
wangu.
remember also, sorry, I remember that was also a challenge when we last took you for the Afro-Arab, that time that we took you. Their parents who are concerned, they were not sure if this is something that is very real. So what we had to do is we had to build a WhatsApp group for parents and us organizers so that they can ask questions and really get to talk to the organizers. Now you can imagine the parents can't talk to the organizers already. They're already fidgeting.
Yeah.
But now we built that,
Rapport.
ask everything that you need to know about your... If they were even asking, can we give them money? Can we give them our cards to go and use? We're like, yeah, you can, as long as you trust your kid,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like that. Even Katha's dad used to come to our like interviews with her and telling them, no, are you serious? This is like, it was wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was saying, okay, it came to pass and now they are relieved. And so many people who have been shocked are like, even my dad, although my dad is never in the picture, but wherever he is, he was shocked. And my not extended family, like cousins, what, because most of them are from, like, they come from Western, so wanakuona pale Facebook wako like huyu ameenda, then they call my mom, anasema ni zile michezo zake, hizo michezo, like she can't even explain what
It's
it is.
hard to explain to them.
But yeah, so those are the people who were really, really shocked. But the people around me who knew me, they're like, this is a normal thing. Shali plays games. Shali is into computers, tech, and they weren't really, really shocked.
Yeah, so before we go to the next, understanding about Tunza, the company and the foundation that you built, maybe just a follow-up question about the reactions of a girl gaming. Have you found any challenge or the stereotype of, it's only boys who game, or it's a male dominated? What are some of the things that you've faced and how have you handled them?
So first things first is actually the way I've told you, we formed our daughter team. And it was crazy because we never even knew there's something like communities. At that time, I never knew that people for a specific game can gather in a WhatsApp group and they become a community. It was a new concept. So we were added to the community for daughter. So that is how the whatever started.
The stereotype.
So we were like, after our first game with Thailand, it was a very bad, like it was a whoop, like wow, it was
Whoop,
terrible. Whoop. Games zilikuwa zinaisha haraka. And Dota is a 1 hour game. You can go up to 1 hour playing that game. But zetu ziliisha in 15 minutes. So it was that bad. Anyway, so now when we come to the group, the thing is, these guys who are in the group know how terrible we are. I don't know why they expected us to outperform Thailand in a way. Because, so our point was like, you knew, like we were like this. The opportunity was presented. It's not that we can sit down and say, no, we are not going because we are not good at this game.
Yeah.
So you have to try. And you never know. Maybe this year we were bad, next year will be better. It's just as simple as that. So now the boys started talking trash in the group. And you know, you're talking trash with girls, so it will be terrible.
I know.
So the girls were,
Wanawaka moto.
so ati, you girls want to mlienda mkatu represent vibaya, you are terrible, you're what, you don't even know the game.
Oh no.
Ati, what was that girl doing? So they were referring to some girl. I don't know what happened to her camera, it switched. So in Dota, you can switch the angle. You stop viewing from aerial. You start viewing like the character itself. So she didn't know how to
Switch
Switch
back.
it back.
So she played like that the whole game. And you know,
She played
at
first
that
person.
time I wasn't understanding. I came to understand like
Later.
a year later.
When you have already mastered the
I've already
mechanicals.
mastered the
Oh,
game.
no, yeah.
So the guy, one of the guys is telling me, you know, Elena played like this. She was playing. So I was like, wow. And yeah, that was bad.
Rookie mistake.
That is I'm glad it wasn't even streamed that game. Because now I'm like, wow, that was bad. As in, that was terrible. And I understand. Now, looking back, I understand where they were coming from.
Yeah.
But now the division, we just woke up and we were all removed in that Dota community. So it was always a beef between Dota girls and
Dota
Dota
guys.
boys.
the Dota boys. So for the longest time, people never wanted to anything. So it's me who went and intervened later and said, like, let us just be open to the girls. Some ladies refused kabisa to join back. So yeah, I was like, okay, we have learned our mistake, what, we can slash the beef and we can continue. So that scenario brought about, I wanted to start like that because it brought about two people in the community. There was these guys who said, we understand, we want to teach you. And there was those ones who just brushed us aside.
Yeah.
So from those ones who said, we want to teach you, hey,
It was tough.
so now there was this one person who was like sexist. So he was like, he felt that since I'm a gamer girl, I'm supposed to move some type of way with him, blah, blah, blah. And even the other girls in the community experienced it. So we ended up blocking the dude. But yeah, and it's just that I'm bold enough to say, but I'm sure other people wouldn't have said. But those are the things that people experience. And the other thing, ladies especially. And ever since I created a community for women in esports, I have a community. It's just open. If you want to come, join, interact with people, get friends, whatever. There's nothing a lot that's happening. This time, there was a conversation that sparked and girls were like opening up words. Even I don't know if Queen Arrow will be okay if I say this, but she said that she went to an event abroad and then there was this guy who like was talking to her as if umevaa aje, like yeye kwa akili anataka avae kama kinky gamer girls who are yeah. Now, you know the face you're making. So,
That's the
as
face you
in,
made.
this was the thing that was spiraling. And then, topping of it all, when you go to a game and play, those who play Call of Duty and Valorant, they say that if they just open a mic and they see it's a girl who is talking, somebody leaves the lobby or somebody can complain that you have lost because you are a girl, you're the one who is making us lose. Na,
Okay, how?
na utapata hata the girl anawabeba. So like it's like that, as in I don't know. And so many stories. Like me, I've just said mine, you are sexist, but there are so many.
You know, we're always out here fight. Now I understand. Okay, I think I understand why ladies don't show up on tournaments and they don't open up in this gaming thing. It's this serious.
Yeah, because somebody sees that you're a gamer girl, I'm a gamer boy, you have to be my girlfriend, or you have to
Oh
do
no.
what? You have to act some type of way. Or
That's
somebody
a
even
chill.
said there's a fetish for like gamer boys who have for gamer girls. Like it was a gaming event I attended to, but I won't mention the names.
Oh my god. This is so disturbing. Anyway, moving out of that trauma and all that bad thing. Yes, let's talk about Tunza and the commonly known product, Queer. What really take us through what sparked the idea? How did you start it? How does it work?
So the first thing that sparked me is I worked for a company called Carry First from July, I think.
At this
last
point, this
year.
Carry First is gonna pay us for this podcast. We've been mentioning them every episode.
So that's how, and I got a role for community lead, Kenya tribe coordinator for Kenya. So they have a product called Tribe. So I was employed to be like the leader, and my work was like getting campus students leaders, and then those leaders have to create communities. So I like, not to brag, but
Pole mheshimiwa.
Sorry. Okay.
I found them with 5 communities, like 5 universities, and they were just like small communities with 100, so 10. So I pushed the community to up to like 47 universities.
Oh, that's nice.
Across Kenya.
Oh, that's nice.
And I never had budgeting at I was given hundreds and thousands of Kenya shillings. It was just my mere salary. It wasn't a lot of
Mere salary.
pesa mingi hata. But through that, I made connections. Like you go to a group, you find somebody's in, vile amesema Kibabii University, you find somebody in Pwani. So with that, unaambia, nisaidie kujenga hii community. And then pia ukitaka, kama unataka kulead it, kuna stipend. If you do this, if you do this. If they accepted, they were getting some stipend per month. So through that, like, and I used to find ways, as in, you can imagine there's a time I broadcasted messages to everybody in the group, like everyone in the 5 groups. There were like 600 people. I'm telling them, like, share this poster to your WhatsApp groups in school, blah, blah, blah. Then people joined. And then I think KCA had the most people. I picked to 500 people in the group. So it had like, and UN, and there are so many universities. But that was a time when I got to interact with university gamers. And then I got to understand, like, that time ilikuwa tu kazi. Mi nafanya hapa kazi, nimechukuliwa tu nijenge communities. But now, you find that gamers want more in the university. They want something consistent. They don't want to be given, Carifas was giving out just, I think, gems, some money. You can purchase anything in the game.
Yeah.
But Comrade, sometimes ukimpea hata tusoa buy
Just as Satar said, for them it's food. If you give them food, it's
like anasafa sana hata ataki code points, ataki nini. Like some of them are like, hey manze, tupe kitu poa. So my first season is the one I realized that, because, and then again I wanted something for Kenya, and then I looked back and I was like, I come from a family background in sports. So my mom is usually in the Kenya secondary games. So I know how these old people operate. Like, if you go and tell them something, a Kenya Association of Sports, they are more likely to open up to you than if you go and tell them, this is tribe. Watakuwa like, sasa hii tribe imetoka wapi?
Kitu ya majenzi.
So if you go with the serious thing, like, they are more open to you. It's a Kenya university thing. So I said, let me do it. It wasn't supposed to be hata iende mbali. Nilikuwa tunataka nitengeneze Kenya University, collaborate with Carry First, so that whatever they are giving per university per month, they usually give per university. They can accumulate it and make a competition, and people can get more. Hata kama ni ma-CP, they can get higher money, higher what. So guys, I found that even people were winning those CPs, CDPs, and they're like, sasa hizi napeleka hapi, wananipea. Like I remember even nikisubmit invoice, they're like, why, mbona email yako iko hapa? Nikamwambia like, siko ubaya, but these people who are playing this game, some don't want them. So wananipea
They
tu.
don't find the worth
They
in
don't
it.
find the worth in it. And some were taking them quickly. So I was like, next season, at least I have to like look for money and, give them. And then that's how Queer has evolved.
Oh, okay.
So, so how does the ranking system works in Queer itself?
So the ranking system works like this. So there are games, and there are popular games that people play. Killer Code, PUBG. We can't put them. We put them on the forefront. And when you play, there are points that you're given. So if you are position 1 in this tournament, like overall in season 3, Call of Duty, your school has become position 1, you gain, is it 100 points? I'm not sure, but that's like number 1 gets these points, number 2 gets these points, and those points go to the university. So if the university with the highest points becomes the best ranked. But individually, the games individually, also you are ranked in the game. You are number 1, so of course you
So
have
unajulikana wewe ndio mkali kwa hiyo game.
uko na hizo points, umecheza, you have data for the game, kama ni code uliua watu wangapi. Yeah, so
let's say the number 1 it's KCA, then number 2 is ZTech, and number 3 is MKU. So what happens at the end of it all?
At the end of it all, they get their trophies, of course, medals, and their prize pools.
Yeah, so if, let's say, for example, you've partnered with a certain brand, they get their cash prize pool, and then they know how to distribute it. Oh, that's a nice one. So, what are the major challenges you've faced building credibility? As you've gone on, as you've said that you're coming out now with season 3 in September, what are some of the challenges that you faced to build credibility?
So I remember when I was starting my season 1, I think season 1, the only issue I had was communication. And the communication was like, I was just, saying, the things were just being said, hapa kuna prize pool. And then when it comes to winning, I realized even people were like, what is, wananiuliza saa hizo, by the way nini nashindwa? Like, waliparticipate too. So I think like most of the people never registered, or even those who registered were just registering because it's free or something. So I feel like the credibility there was kidogo tu watu wakuni trust, because I wasn't making the communication. We weren't making the communication very clear, and so many things were amiss. But the good thing is, with the first season, people were paid, nobody complained, everybody got what they wanted. So the credibility grew. And then another time I faced challenge was season 2. I think there's a tournament that people weren't paid, and it was broadcasted and all. So somebody came to the inbox of Queer, and then they were tagging them and were saying, I hope you're not like these people. You won't pay. They didn't pay us. Or like, oh bro, chill, we are not them. Yeah, because some people believe that every esports event is organized by one person, or it's linked to one person. So the time I introduced cash to the tournament, and it was like 100K, people were like, hey, as in, hey, tutalipwa. Najua last time ilikuwa CDP, ilikuwa nini? So, but I paid them, so now we move on to the next
more
step.
Trusting.
They trust me more, and they are more eager, and even they saw trophies and medals, and they were like, and also I went to a meeting of sports directors in Eldoret. There's a time I went on a tour in Meru. I just woke up and decided to go to Meru. So I visited majority of the universities got to see POV, and the most impactful university was Meru University, where the sports directors were so interested in this, and one of them invited me to go to their is it KUS Kenya University Sports
KUSA.
Federation. Yeah, now it's called
Yeah,
KUSI.
KUSA, yeah.
So they have a board of people. So I went and pitched the idea, and they were like, next time, tell us, we remove some participation fee earlier in advance. We support our students to come to this thing. So I was like, oh, okay. Because in my mind, I thought like these people won't remove even money for their
Yeah.
students because they think it's
A waste of time.
sports. Because some of the comments that came from there, my God. Like, kanza kuna mwingine wa, is it Taita Taveta or from Coast? Either Taita or Technical University of Mombasa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, bora mi nitasupport vijana wangu, lakini bora msileta wale watu wanakujanga kushinda tournament zote, waambie tu
Stereotypes.
Yeah.
waambie tu kama unaona kwa hiyo tournament kwanza mtu kama ameenda nje asiparticipate, mwambie asiparticipate. Mtu kama ameshinda tona sijui ngapi, mwambie asiparticipate.
So if you're too good, you
So
shouldn't
they
participate.
didn't understand that it is a tournament that is only within students at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so and then pia there's I think one for MKU. When I was making the presentation, he just stood up and said, and for those who are getting into esports, know that it is very expensive and it's gambling. Like those people gamble.
Stereotype. Esports
money.
is not gambling.
So yeah, exactly. And then they are like, esports is FIFA. So
They only know FIFA.
yeah,
Yeah.
like me, I was trying to tell them it's not even FIFA alone. Like
FIFA is a small aspect.
it's just a small aspect.
Meaning we need to do a lot of sensitization
Yeah.
About esports in this country,
Because I
because a lot of people are still traditional, and because FIFA has the biggest numbers and it's popularly known.
Not even that, because I think the biggest tournaments right now is not even FIFA. It's the worldwide is not FIFA is not even in top 3.
Top 3. Like
Exactly.
Dota has the most prize
Yeah,
pool.
Dota, Fortnite, COD Mobile,
Counter-Strike.
No, I'm saying in the country.
Yeah, but now
Even in the country now, it's Call of Duty
It's
Mobile.
Call of Duty Mobile,
People
yeah.
are going to compete for 1
yeah.
million, and the winner goes to compete in the global stage. Even PUBG, it's the
Exactly.
same thing.
So I'd want to understand queer in the Kenyan scene and also growing outside of Kenya. So what are you working for? What are you working towards in the next 2 years in queer?
So I put targets in 5 years.
We're ready for it.
So for 5 years, I wanted, by the time we reach that, in 5 years, I think we'll be in season 6. So by the time we reach to season 6, I would want that the tournament to be well known, well versed, and these problems of sports directors saying things and building theories on things to end. So I'm looking, okay, there are people who have reached out to collaborate with me to do campus tours.
Yeah.
And of course, since I have the connection to universities, and the connection to universities doesn't mean like kuenda, unajua tu wanafikiria connections, mi nitaenda tu, sintaenda KCA, nitaingia, nitafanya tournament. Lakini the connection is the gamers who are in that university, plus the sports director. They are the most important people in the university. Otherwise, you can access the university at
The
any
way
time.
you want, yeah.
So that is the plan. So from next September, hopefully the sponsor doesn't back out. We want to visit, and not only Nairobi. So we want to go at least every a university or 2 in regions. So we go, and it's not, we put a gaming event. It's not just a gaming event. It will be more of education also. Like, we want to even bring the sports director there to see what is happening.
Yeah.
And even the students themselves, there are people who are so behind like in understanding stuff.
Yeah.
Unajua kwanza vile lili struggle kuhost tournament Discord.
Yeah.
Unaambia watu Discord ni nini? Ni app nafaa kudownload.
Exactly.
Aya, kuna ingine nilikuwa nimewambia ati Twitch, watu wa football mobile sijui they just stream on Twitch. Wako like, what is Twitch?
How do you stream? How do I connect?
Nini. So I was like, every time if I do something, I have to do a video explaining. Unaona? Like, this is how you submit your results. Go to the Discord. And I'm doing a screen recording while talking. And then sending.
And
So
they
that,
still ask, how do you do it?
yeah, so that, yeah, you have to. Like, nilikuwa so ignorant. Jumi najua Discord, I
You
think
think they're
You think
because they are
everyone's
gamers,
tech
because they are
savvy.
gamers, they'd know.
they'd know. But
Oh,
something I
yeah.
realized is the people who know Discord are just PC gamers.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
It's
even Twitch.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
even
just
Twitch,
PC gamers.
Some people-
Mobile don't even do
They
Discord.
don't bother.
And even Twitch, unless you have someone who you follow that is in the Western countries, that's when you know about Twitch. I did know about Twitch and Discord until now. I can't operate those things.
You see?
But I know there is Twitch, there is Discord.
Yeah.
And I came to know it when I started working now hand in hand with gamers and stuff. But if you left me alone in that arena and someone came, I want to stream, I'll be like,
You'd cry.
do you have YouTube? Please search. Please search. Because I don't know. And it's not bad. But if someone opens up and tells you, I don't know how to do it, teach them and they learn. You get. So I think, yeah, it's a valid question. And thank you for teaching them. So now do they know how to use it?
Yeah, I have to teach them because it's easier for us to run the tournament if they know.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Rather than following up on them.
yeah,
texting.
WhatsApp is just too much. Sasa admin akipoteza simu sasa.
Exactly.
You won't get updates.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that is my plan for 5 years. Like, I make sure that the consistency is there, that people know that when I am participating in this thing, it starts in this time, this is how it runs, and the hype is there. After that, then I'm sure that people will be practicing, will be more, there is also that ethical, like I had people say that esports athletes are not ethical in the sense that they don't take time to practice, they don't take time to even understand sportsmanship, like how you talk, how
Yeah.
you engage with somebody. Yes, it's okay to rant. Yes, it's okay
Trash talk a
to
little
trash
bit.
talk.
But I don't think they know the extent that it gets them, especially on global platform.
Yeah. And in global platform, it's so bad. You can even be banned.
You can be
Yeah,
banned,
yeah,
your
yeah,
country
yeah,
can be banned, penalized, and all those things.
Yeah, so there's that even building on ethics, because those are people who are participating, you have to nurture them and tell them this is wrong. Because
Speaking about those, who do you think is supposed? Me personally, I think the people who are raising up teams and esports organizers are supposed to teach esports players about the ethics and everything. Do you think that as tournament organizers and team owners, we've failed on that part, on educating people?
Yeah.
on such people?
I think you failed, and it's also not your problem also, because sometimes you're also learning. You're not in the global stage, sasa. But now that you know, what are you doing about it? So that's the question. Like, but I feel like tournament organizers and esports teams, like managers, should be at the forefront. And even those tournament teams, you find that managers pia wanachangia trash talk. Like,
They add fuel to the fire.
like
They just
as in, just be ethical. Mtaongea vibaya huko nje hivyo iishe.
amongst yourself, but
When you come to the arena, just respect people, do whatever you're supposed to do. If you're celebrate in a like good manner, and then so that's the 5 years plan. And then after 5 years now, since Uganda are starting their esports in universities and schools, that's the next step you can think of. Like, let's do
Expansion.
Kenya, Uganda. And then maybe Tanzania can wake up. You do East Africa. And then South Sudan. And then after that, maybe Nigeria, they actively do campus things. So we can say East Africa, West Africa, and then East Africa, West Africa, South Africa, North Africa. Then maybe collaborate with
continental
Europe.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And if people don't wake up in the other sides, we just go to Europe directly.
Yeah. There's ways.
And USA, anyway, whatever, or Asia. Tuende tupatane na watu wa touch grass.
Out of curiosity, yeah, as a female gamer, you've mentioned some of the challenges that you've faced, how it has been for you personally. How do you think male gamers and communities can become better allies to female gamers from a personal perspective?
I think male gamers can just call it out when people talk badly. Like when if you know you are a good person, like you understand the POV of ladies. I'm sure there are so many, like not all men are bad in the communities. So there are those, like, if you see
Ngoja, leo wanaume watasikia vizuri.
Not all
They're used to being told all men are trash. Today, you found someone who is telling you not all men are bad. So girls,
not all men are bad in the communities. So if this, I'm sure that good man has a friend in that community. So, for example, let's use Prosper is good in the community. If he has a friend in the community who is actively talking trash about girls, like kwanza there's this comment yenye nakwanga ya kwanza, we don't need female only tournaments. Kama ni female only tournaments, we also want male only tournaments.
Or they can join the male tournaments if they want. That's what I was
Or
saying,
they can join the male tournaments. What's wrong? Kwani nini?
They don't want to improve all those things. Yeah.
So if now Prosper can come and say, no, like, maybe the man will listen to the guy more. And if that's how you talk to each other, and because when we trust me, even hata mi nikikuja nibueke kwa yo group, sitaskizwa. Sitaskizwa. It takes a man to tame a man, not vice versa.
Okay, so finally I'd want to ask, to any young ladies listening out there, would you want to give them any advice in case they're not feeling seen or they're finding it hard to get into the gaming scene?
I'd say for ladies, it's not hard to get in the scene. Kwanza, we want you more. Because, ladies are like sai wako kidogo in the scene. Like you see, the other day I was talking to Beast and he's saying that he was given a 10 tournament to run and take 2 fighters to France, but the catch was one of them has to be a lady. So the tournament is Street Fighter or Tekken. So imagine if you are a lady playing the two either, and you're so good at the game, you have an opportunity to go somewhere, like you have to kickstart your career, hata kama hutakuwa pro, like some people even just
you start from somewhere to
exposure.
Kwanza kuna mdem fulani ananiambia, alikuja kwa inbox yangu akaniambia, lakini mi sasa nitaanzaje kucheza hii kitu, nyi mshafika mbele, mko akali sana, so nitaanzaje? No, you just start
from somewhere.
As in start. Hata pia sisi tulistart. Sisi nimewapigia story.
We were beaten in gaming.
Venye kamera yetu ilikuwa mbaya na tuwezi rudisha vizuri. Sasa
on a global stage.
And nobody knows. Hakuna evidence.
People forget about it.
People forget. Prof yenye iko ni mimi nimeongea. Na mtu atasema wewe. Najua kuna mtu atasema wewe, wacha uongo.
Ni mimi nakushow.
But so are there any this is now a special segment. Is there any shout out you would want to give, maybe to your mentors, to your teammates, to fellow gamers who have had your back? Please.
I'd say shout out first to Ludovic and Austin, my brothers, and
all 7 of them.
No, wamesema wawili. Ludovic
and brothers.
No, they've said 2. Wait, wacha kuinterrupt.
Ludovic, Austin, my brothers, and my mom, of course, because anakubalingi nicheze games overnight bila kunisumbua.
Mbona ulali?
Oh, by the way, I've seen her. She touches grass, by the way. She's also a chef. We forgot to tell you. Niliona vlog ingine yake. What I serve my mom in a week. Mama yake ni kama ko 5-star restaurant. Inampata tu hapo.
Yeah, I love my mom so much. Now I'm retired. So.
Paka she goes to the market to handpick the ingredients by herself. Na anatuvlogia pale mtandaoni. But yeah, kudos, man. That's nice, yeah.
And of course, I would also like to give a shout out to, although this is itatoka vibaya, lakini, to Ronnie, because Ronnie Losigi, the president for the Esports Federation.
Yes, Kev.
At that time, when we were starting, he was the organizer for Index G. So I'll have to give him his flowers for, pushing us. Juu angeamua angesema nyi hata mjui daughter.
True.
Tuachane na hii kitu.
Yeah.
And then also he pushed me to start content creation. I was, like you said, I'm shy. I'm still shy.
But you're growing.
But I'm growing. So he was like, do this thing. And then that's another shout out. Another shout out would be my daughter Tim. Although sahi watu wame travel wako countries zingine. But they have been there. They were supporting. Imagine wangeamka waseme hatutaki kucheza hii kitu.
I know.
And they have been there all through with the struggles and everything. And then
I saw Barbara went to the US for studies.
To the UK.
But it's the UK.
I'm following her soon.
Oh, that's nice. Congratulations. You're going to the UK too?
Yes.
Where specifically?
I'm going to study in Winchester.
That's nice.
That's the top 1% if I'm not wrong.
That's congratulations so much. That's nice. Sana naenda kubaki na query, honestly.
Don't worry.
There's things set in place.
My company is backed up.
And it is strong. Very strong.
Very strong.
That's nice.
Ni vile watu wanakuanga chini ya maji na kaanga tu hapo mimi ndo ninafanya kila kitu.
Anaona tu sawa yako lakini there's two people working.
There are people who are. So
that's nice.
I'm confident hiyo itaanguka. Plus I'm going to go strengthen here UK.
Oh yeah.
Building
true.
a rapport.
Yeah. 5 years later watu watakuwa wanaenda wapi? Anyway, I think I'd also shout out to you for calling me for this podcast.
Thank you.
Afrigamer. You have been doing marvelous work and you also supported me in Kuer. Ile time nilikuwa na struggle kama sielewi nini nafanya, but you guys were there and I'm appreciative to you. And yeah, sijui kama nimesahau kupea mtu shout out.
Mwenye amesaulika tutakuingiza hapo kwa inbox. We will give you the proper shout outs. But yes, we are coming to a close. We are very grateful. Maybe for people who want to watch you, to see your work, to follow Queer through, maybe a last question as we close up. I am a student. I want to join Queer. How am I supposed to do it? What is the process?
So currently the website is being worked on, but from September we are going to launch the website, and the website you are going to search queer.co.ke. Please search from September up or 7th.
It's coming soon.
Put a reminder.
Yeah.
But we'll announce also in our social media, in all the communities we have. We also have communities for university. So if you're in university and you want to join your community and get info, besides following up our social media,
Which is?
Kenya University Sports Rankings on
On
all platforms.
How about your
Streaming,
personal,
gaming.
the blogging? Maybe I want to learn to cook and I want to learn how to stream, since now you have even a class of teaching how people are going to, what is it called? To learn about code and Twitch and everything. What are the social medias?
So I am CZ Dark Willow
CZ Dark Willow.
everywhere.
Okay. Sawa. It will be down there. You will you're going to see it. It's popping up right now in 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Just it is down there. So yes, we shall also tag her on her YouTube. She has a YouTube channel. Yes, guys. So yeah, we thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you so much for honoring our call. We are very glad to have our first female guest on our podcast. But yes, we love your energy. We love what you're doing. We appreciate you. Thank you for giving these young lads,
I'm glad to be the first.
these young lads in the university, to give them platform for esports and trying to change the narrative around it. Yeah, kudos. Thank you so much. Prosper, you want to close out? You want to outro today?
Goodbye, my pookies.
Anyways, bye. See you guys next time.